Okay, so it's week 15, day 3. It's leg day. Fun, fun, fun. I don't know why. I woke up like about 5 o'clock this morning after not going to bed till like 2. I think it's closer to 6. I don't know, I was half asleep. Took me another half hour, like, fall back to sleep. And I woke up at 11. So I got Sunday's video being, got that edited. That doesn't take long. Sunday one doesn't take long. It's only, in and out so fast. It only takes about 15 minutes to do Sundays. It's just a stretch video. I don't put all the different sets and exercises down. All I gotta do is change the text scroll, change the date, change the text scroll, thing at the bottom, and put my ending on there, and it's done. So it's a lot quicker. It's also usually closer to an hour long, as opposed to being 2.5 to 3 hours. So that's being done. I'm still behind. I still got Monday yesterday to do, and then today, obviously after this is done. But whatever. Got my weekly update video done, posted last night. Keep forgetting to do it. I don't know why I keep forgetting to do it. Usually I would do it the exact same day I took my progress pictures. It'd be up. So. I still gotta post those to YouTube. I haven't done that yet though. So yeah, that's that. So week 15, day 3, leg day. The warm up today is the Fat Blaster by Turbo Jam. I think it's off the second series of Turbo Jam. It's a different set, different cast. I guess you call it cast, different dancers or whatever in the background. Other than, I think, 2. Yeah, there's 2. Well, in this one there's 3 that's the same from the first cast. One that's in every video. Mindy, I believe her name is Mindy. She does all the low impact versions for. Anyway, this isn't a horrible video. I don't like the choreography in it, but if you can follow along for the most part, it's overall not that bad. Again, mistakes still burn calories. They tell you that in pretty much any Beachbody video that you do. All available on Beachbody on demand. I'm not sponsored by anybody. I just want to make sure it's clear. And been hit with copyright violations on YouTube for 2 of my videos, and I think were done after DCMs came out or something. And they were able to recognize the audio in the background. Every so often I'll get a copyright violation for like a song that's in one of these videos, like I did yesterday for this same workout. But however, last Wednesday's video didn't get it. I don't know. But yeah, so if you want to talk to tomatoes, or if you like to talk to tomatoes, so if you are following along, or if you decide you want to follow along these exercises that I'm doing, so if you're like watching this on YouTube at a later date or something, you don't have to try to follow me following a video. Your best bet would be to get on the Beachbody on demand, or to somehow get your hands on the videos, either through secondhand sources or things like that. And then follow along, or just do your own warm-up. I'm basically doing these as a warm-up / cardio, since I'm not doing a supplemental cardio, so that's why I'm not doing just a 5 to 10 minute warm-up. I'm actually doing a 20 to 30 minutes cardio session, I guess. So it's a warm-up slash cardio. So it's basically all the cardio I get in a day. So other than the fact I've got to work a set of steps at dropping off an order or something. So yeah, so today's a Fat Blaster. It's roughly 30 minutes, a little bit less. Technically it's about 20 some minutes, and they do a cool down stretch, which I usually end up doing just because it's leg day and it's got a decent leg stretch at the end of it. Then they do some Tai Chi stuff, which I just ignore that stuff, because they're just really just kind of going like this. It's nothing. They make it look like it's something special, but it's not really anything. If I want to do Tai Chi, I'll follow along an actual Tai Chi video. It's 42 minutes long. So nothing wrong with Tai Chi. It's kind of a meditative, keeps your body moving, keeps your body loose. Not really a stretch, but kind of keeps you from getting stiff and rickety. That's why you see a lot of old people doing Tai Chi. However, if you didn't know, now you will. Tai Chi is actually very deadly. You see all these people doing, oh, let's do some Tai Chi, and they're all like doing it. If you actually put those moves in the actual practice they were designed for, they're deadly. You could hurt somebody. They're martial arts moves. I'm like this is a fighting position, you know. I'm like, these are like strikes. But you can take any martial art and make it look beautiful, and make it an exercise. Anything you do technically is an exercise. So I don't like leg day. I don't like leg day. So I always talk too much anyway. So let's see here. Is there anything else I needed to go over? Probably not. Absolutely not. Everything's set up. Everything's ready to go. Ready to start. The microphone's on. Yeah. That's ready to go. Yeah, I'm just stalling at this point. Water's full. Just make sure I'm talking. I miss, like, I'll stop my live stream at the end on TikTok, and TikTok puts all this fucking shit on here. I mean, it's stupid. Welcome to TikTok Live. We're notifying viewers. Keep going with more viewers. Invite another host and go live together. Encourage more viewers. Then all the little people that join, usually just stays the one, unless somebody comments. Then it'll move. So I never really, honestly, always see somebody if they comment something. I guess if I swipe it this way, it's actually bigger. I don't know. They should have comments different, not all this extra stupid shit on there. Or just have it comments like Twitch does over here. Anyway, but I'll notice sometimes I'll end my live, and afterwards it'll say like 4 or 5 people commented, and I only saw like 1. And I feel bad because I don't get a lot of people in here that watch me, and I don't get a lot of legit comments. So if I miss something, I'm a little like, fuck, you know. I kind of feel bad because somebody who might have been trying to actually engage with me, which is always nice. Even though it does kind of stop me from working out. Like I'm talking for the next hour and a half about something. As opposed to somebody just asking, random goofy questions or trolling or whatever. So I kind of feel bad when somebody actually does ask a question. I only saw one person say something, and I responded to that. There was like 4 others, 3 of them. So I always like to come back and scroll back and double check just to make sure. So anyway, yeah. So one more time, I'm going to say it. Week 15, day 3. This is the second week of the 3 of 10 segments. So all exercises are 3 of 10. 3 sets, 10 reps. Versus the last segment, which is 2 of 15. First segment was 1 of 30. Next segment is going to be 5 of 6. You can see a theme there. We're keeping 30 reps total, just splitting it up into different sets. So the more sets, lower reps, higher weight. The nice thing about the extra sets is you have more time in exercise, more time per exercise per day to make the adjustments you need to get to where you need to be faster, as opposed to like the first set, first series, first segment was 1 of 30. You don't feel anything to about 25, 26, 27 reps, and by the time you're done, you're like, oh, I could have done more weight. Your set's over. So you could keep going if you want to, but my routine's not designed that way. There are a lot of routines you can do. You can even do my routine at any different set to rep ratio you want, and it'll still work for you. It's been working for me just fine. Not as fast as I want to, but that's because I'm not doing anything extra. It's not because the routine's not working. You know, the fat loss portion, by the way. If I was doing additional cardio on top of what I'm doing, I would probably lose this fat a lot faster than I am now. But yeah, if you go through like Instagram bodybuilding posts or fitness posts and stuff like that, you'll see people posting their chest workout, their shoulder workout, their bicep workout, whatever workout they're doing, and you see a lot of things like it'll say 3 sets of 5 to 8, or 3 to 4 sets of 10. You know, they don't have a set number. Usually they have a range. You know, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with the range. My last segment is going to be ranged, as opposed to everything else. Everything else is 30 reps, period. Unless you mess up, or you can't get that last one up. Not a big deal. But it's based off of 30 reps. Everything except for that last segment. So yeah, if you need to do, you know, 5 to 8, you know, to make sure you're getting it like you do well. I did 5 with this weight last week, and then next you're doing like 6. Well, if I get to 8, you know, I can barely get that last one out. But as soon as I can start doing 9, 10, 11, 12, you know, I need to increase the weight, which is fine. Mine is more based off of feeling before we start switching weights. We get our 10 reps. They should be hard by the time you finish the last couple. The last 2 should be hard. Last 2 or 3 should be hard. The last one should be really hard. And again, you have 3 sets every day to get to that point. And the nice thing is that we're already at that point for the most part. And we're increasing in minor increments, you know, 2.5 pounds per side. So we get the last 2, like, oh, it was kind of hard, but not hard enough. So I had 5 more pounds. Next thing you know, the next set's like super hard. You know, it's not a lot of extra weight, but it makes a big difference. So that's how my routine goes. But again, you can take all these same exercises, do them all in the exact same day, all in the exact same way, whatever routine that you want to do, whatever fits you better, and that's fine. You can take all these routines. You can take the Monday and Thursday and combine them and do all the chest stuff twice a week if you want to. That's fine too. And legs and whatever else. The only thing you're not going to end up doing 2 of is the shoulder shrug, because it's only 1 exercise. I do that twice a week. Other than that, you know, you'll be doing like 6 chest exercises, 6 tricep exercises. They're different per day, so you know you can make it work. You can do the entire thing twice a week if you want to, or you can keep it split up like I have it. So, yeah, I think that's good enough. All right, so today's again the warm up / cardio is going to be Fat Blaster for Turbo Jam. Again, I'm going to fuck it up all the way through because I'm not used to doing this one yet, and I don't think the choreography flows nicely, so it's kind of like a jolt in between some of the different moves, at least in my opinion. So we'll do most of that video until about the cool down stretch section. And then we do regular back squats, wide Plié squats, which is basically you're out like this, toes turned out, and you're coming down like that. So in ballet, this is the Plié, so wide Plié. I'm sure bodybuilders and people call it something different. We probably just call it a wide squat, wide leg squat. Leg extensions, leg curls, standing and seated calf raises. This is, for the most part, a basic leg day. It looks like we are increasing weight from last week on 1, 2, 3, 4 out of the 6 exercises. So. Itchy from the pre-workout. Apparently that's supposed to be normal, so it's always happened with any type of pre-workout I've taken. I looked it up. It's something normal, makes the skin itchy or tingly, as it sends whatever chemical to your muscles that helps them to not fatigue. So, anyway, done talking. It is now about 1:50 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Wednesday, July something or other. 20th, said it 20th. See, we just keep stalling. 20th, July 20th. Anyway, okay. If you follow along, you can see this intro. You can hear the intro is different than the other two. It's a different segment series.
Hi guys, this is Lee Johnson. Welcome to Fat Blasters. You are gonna love this workout when you're short on time. It's jam-packed. The best part of Turbo Jam. The turbos! Now don't worry. Even if you're at a lower level of fitness, you're gonna find a way to do this workout that's suitable for you. To do a low impact, watch my girl Mindy. And high impact, you can watch anybody you want. Okay guys, you ready? Roll the shoulders. Good. Now make sure you have a towel nearby. You're going to need it to dry off. Water to stay hydrated. And a great big smile on your face. Because you're going to burn lots of calories, lots of fat. Double bottom lead. Give me a jab to the front. Again, hands are right by your face. Single jab. Come on. Get those legs. We got to get warmed up. Here it is. Double bottom lead. Now cross. Beautiful job, guys. Single crosses. 3. Come on, punch across. Awesome. Let's do it. Double bottom weave. Now it's a hook time. Hook. 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 Single hook. Be careful, you're still warming up, so don't throw that shoulder yet. Double bottom weave. Control it. Never locking your elbows. Single uppercut. Double bottom weave, uppercut, single. Now marching right. 1, 2, 3, knee. Pull. Beautiful. Pull down hard with those arms. So you got 4 turbos in circle today. That's manageable, right? You can do that. Single. And there's a method to my madness. We are going to work in intervals. That means lower intensity when I teach it to you, and a higher intensity when you hear the siren. Okay? Give me 8. Everybody's intensity level is different. We can go 8 the other way. And it's always changing because you're always becoming more fit. Give me 4. Hey!
Did I say 150?
4 the other way.
1250.
Switch and go 4 again. 4, 3, 2, switch. Now hold it. Kick it. This workout is going to be your secret weapon. This is it. When you're working intervals, you burn so much more fat calories when you're working steady state. Hold it. And you'll love it because time flies by. Reach up. Good. You're gonna look at the clock and go, there's no way I just did 30 minutes. Yeah, you did. You just did turbo jam. It's more fun. Seat back. Have a seat. Come on, shake it, shake it. Hey. Come on, shake it. Nice, you got it. Hold it down. Stop the show, step over. Don't let me down, people. That's the moves. Let me see. Can you beat this? Reach left. Reach. Then over. Reach. Hey, nobody's watching. We gotta do that. It's good luck to do that. Shake it, baby. 2 more. Good. And you don't have to go quite as low. You come up here, your legs are kind of tight. This is just for you to get your body ready. Warming up your muscles. Again. Hold it. Bring both feet together. Push the hips to one side. Stretch it out right there. Yeah. Now let's march to the left. 1, 2, 3, hold. Beautiful. Hold. All the way down. Pull the elbows back. So nice. I think we're ready for singles. Let's go. Hold. There you go. Bring them down, guys. Nice. Yeah, that's it. Okay, 8 on one side. Now, if you're really crazy, you really want intensity, switch and go the other way, then you gotta pick yourself up a pair of the weighted hand gloves. A couple of the folks are wearing them today. Wow. Give me 4. That's a great way to really intensify. Switch, and you can get them at my Beachbody.com. Switch. You can get me in my Beachbody. Switch. Now hold it. Keep it. Hey. Nice, all the way back. Yep, they're ready. Again. Awesome. Hold it down. Reach up hard, people. Reach. Pull down. Reach. Pull down. Elbows back. Excellent. Nice. Hip flexor. Have a seat. Stretch out the hands. Again. Have a seat. One more time. Again. And hold it. Drop that toe. Step over. Reach. Over. Good. Over. Are you laughing at me, Mindy? Really? 2 and 2. Come on. That's your own natural style, you know. The way you dance is no one else's looking. Again, 2 and 2. Yeah. You got it. Hold it left. Bring it up to the right. Push it out. Oh! Uppercut. Good. All right, so just to review. The intervals. Intervals of intensity. You're going to do the same turbos. How many times? Right, 2 times. First time, lower intensity. Exact same turbo. Higher intensity. Now guess what? If you're not ready to do any of them at high intensity, then do the whole workout at your intensity. All right, let's move it back. Stop and leave. Hear the music? So it's like you're learning the routine the first time. And the second time you're doing it. Bring your feet in. And out a little bit. You're just going to pop your hands down. There you go. Pop. Take it easy. We're learning it together. Arms out. One more time. Good. Now we're just going to squat and lift. Squat, lift. Lift. When we go full intensity, you want to use plyometric. And don't forget part. Go for it, baby. Are you ready? Now let's run to your right. Right. You take your hips to the front of the room. Run the other way. Hips to the front of the room. All right. High low. Now give me a yeah. Yeah. You gotta say yeah. Ready? Give me attitude. Yeah. Attitude. Yeah. one of each. You gotta make a face like you won the lottery. You got it. Okay, guys, now cross country. Right leg goes forward. Then the left leg will go forward. Now this is how you keep it lower. Watch Mindy. You got it? One hip forward. Ooh, I can't wait to do this more intensity. Okay, now we're gonna punch. We're gonna punch. Across. Right across your body. It's like a block. That's nice. That was just for me. All right, back it up. Now, this one's for real. When you hear that siren, so catch your breath. Okay? For real. Jump up. All you got. Your maximum intensity. Push yourself. Or pace yourself. Here we go, guys. Come on, come on. You got it. Now squat. Oh, come on. Get up, two. Run right. Hips to the front of the room. Other corner. Hips to the front. High low. You mean yeah? Come on, attitude, baby. Oh, oh. One of each. Oh, come on. Jump. Oh. Here we go. Right hip forward. I think we're doing it again. Oh, Mary, that was cool. Oh, I'm with you, girl. Oh, that's cool. Okay, go right. Now walk. Go forward, come on. Push. Push it. Oh. Okay.
A little better than last time.
Not a lot of time. Try to bring your heart rate down. Stay with me. Oh, see another. This one you just keep your heart rate down. Right leg is forward, guys. That's the breath. You gotta mark it, right? Up. Yeah, we're learning it. Keep your intensity low. Oh! One more time. Now the right hand punches. More jab. Left hand punches. Now the jab. Now go to the right with punches. Left hand goes up. Come on, baby. Take it easy, heart rate. We're trying to recover a little bit. Single. Keep it low. Now watch, listen. Hands are up. That's a little run. Of course, you can march it if you want. Or just lift your heels. But I need your intensity level at a certain pace. We're not all out just yet. Okay, now quick feet, front, back. Front, back. Take it easy. Turn right. Back to front. Now the side. Now punch up high with the right. Up, down. Up, down. Take it easy. You know what's coming, don't ya? Okay. Wait for the siren. Don't go. Listen closely. Keep moving. Come on. There it is. then go all out. All right? You got the energy left? I told you to bring some calories today. Okay, we're gonna plank overhead. Right and left. Now right and singles. Good. Left, right, left. Now singles. Right leg goes forward and back. Now only forward. Switch and go the other way. Forward and back. Only forward. Good. Now 8 knees. 8 knees. Hold it all the way up. On the last part, hold it. Switch. And your heart rate nice and low because you're recovering from the last turbo. Good. Now punch right, left. Leap to the right. March up. And we're going to jack that. Arms up and out. Now go to your left. Left and right. Leap. Or you can step it. Run up. Excellent job, you guys. Now jack. Punch right. Give me that whip. On. Good. Stay low. Stay low. Save me some energy. Now run. And go quick. Alright. Wait for the siren. Wait for that siren. Catch your breath. Put your game face on. You can do it. There it is. Come on, baby. We're ready. Which hand goes up first? The right. How many times? Right, left, right. Hit it. Oh. Oh. Singles. Oh. 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 Left. Oh. Right. Left. Singles. Run back, run back. Now only front. Switch. Front back. Only front. 8 knees. Hold it up. Switch. Get ready. Hold it. Jab right. Now lunge or leap. Good. Run up. Jab back. Go to your left. Punch. Leap. Yeah, go, go, go. Run, baby. Now jab. Punch to your right. Get that whip out. Whoa. Come on. Ah. Go, 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 go. You're almost there. We can do it. Run. Run. Now quick feet. Yeah. Nice. Pop. Guys, listen up. Heart rate coming back down, guys. We're going to learn the next routine. Jumping rope. You can do it. Lower intensity, please. Jumping rope, single count. That's it. Now we do double knees. Double, double, double. Get down to a ski bag position. Down and up. Now the wider you can make your legs, the better. And when we go all out, that ski bag's going to be going as fast as you possibly can. Down and up. Now bring it in squat. High, jump up high. Yeah. Up. 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 Now let's take this in it. Out, in. Out, in. To your right. Easy, guys. Take it easy. Calm down. That's the center. Have fun. Good. Back to the other side. Left. Left. Now punch right down to. Keep it. Do it again. Other way. 2. Switch. Switch. Okay, guys. Single knee. Check it out. Knee. There's a single. Now doubles. Double. Double. Run forward, please. Ski back. Run Low intensity. Punchy one again from that. Now jab and jab. Other side. Do it 3 times. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. Jab. Yup. Okay. Listen to the siren. Okay. Hey. This is your last one. This is it. All you got. Are you ready? Don't take any energy. I might use it all right now. Jump rope. All the way up with those knees. Come on. Now the doubles. Double. Here we go. Get down. Feet back. Go back. Come on. Hit those drums. Go. 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 Use your legs. Turn it up, baby. Push. Push. Come in and squat. Go. Okay, keep your legs out and in. Out and in. Now turn to your right. Do the same thing. Pump those arms. Pump those fists. Back wide. Pump it, shake it, shake it. To your left. Now right hand punch down. Again. Left. Again. Now step knee. Come on, let's go. Now double. All right, run up, guys. Knee back. Run up again. Take your hips to the left this time. Left. Push back. Now jab. Here, move up. Jab. Yeah.
See on that one?
Nice job,
She did.
guys.
She goes,
All right,
slow
bring that
part.
heart rate back down,
She goes
please.
punch,
Don't
front back.
stop moving.
Then
Jab
she goes
and body.
jab. She goes jab 3 times.
That was so
And
good.
then does it 3 times
That
this
was
way.
4 turbos.
And 1 jab.
You did 2 timing.
So when she comes to the
So
turbo
you're
part,
counting 8
she does
turbos.
2
Holy
and
cow.
then 2 jabs.
You use this workout for special occasions. Only when you need to burn a
I
lot
don't know
of
what
calories.
happened to
It's
her
your deadly weapon.
in between the 2
Come on, roll
series.
those shoulders.
But like her instruction was so much better than the first one.
Double bob.
This one, it seems like she expects everybody to just know what to do
Wow, they not like that.
right out the bat.
Serve. Give yourself a big pat
If you were
on the back.
seeing
And you know what? You don't
videos,
have to do it
I'm sure some of you who
single
are
jab.
dancers
You can also do the whole thing as many
have seen how
Aerobic
quickly they'll teach dancers
workout,
choreography.
aerobic and anaerobic.
Like they'll go through a whole segment of a
Great
dance,
calorie burner. Double bob, stepping across.
you know,
Yeah.
like a whole 10 to 12 steps, you know,
Do it
10
again.
to 12,
Nice
12 measures worth
Your
of
heart rate
dance.
down. Let your blood
So here's the
start
first
to
part,
relax. Good. Now hook.
and then you're expected to know it
How do you feel, guys?
within a few minutes. And there are some dancers that can do that, a lot of dancers that can do that.
Awesome.
I am
So
super
nice to
impressed by
have
that.
that done, you know, you work that hard for that short
But your
period of
average
time,
person-
very intense. Next thing, uppercut.
Especially people who are buying these things,
So I hope you would drink
or
the water.
utilizing these things at
Very
least.
important to stay hydrated. Come on, down and out.
You need step-by-step
All right, guys,
instruction.
take your uppercut.
Now there are times,
I want you to clean
like
right to the
back when I
navel.
was line dancing like every night of the week.
Right by your face, one hand by your face.
If you haven't been here before, yes, I used to line dance all the time. If you go to any country bars around here, around where I'm at, you will see a lot of dances that are not done properly.
Come on, use your legs.
They're done the way that I changed them because they were so boring.
That's cool. Okay, guys, hold it center, deep breath in.
And I used to complain so much, so many of the dances were just boring, monotonous, and easy.
Back
And
down.
now,
Up.
not because of me,
Now
obviously, but
both hands over to the right leg. Down and out. Good. Keep your chin up.
But a lot of the dances now, the line dances are a lot more complicated. I used to be able to get on the dance floor when I was like 20, watch somebody do it like 4 or 5 times in a row, because they're usually only about, you know,
Sink down low if you can.
the entire
Now we're going to
line
turn to your right.
before you turn,
Push the hips forward. There's that hip flexor stretch.
before you turn,
Shoulders are back.
and do it, repeat it, because you always face one way, next way, that way, you know, most of them.
Good. Now go a little deeper. Deeper than you warm up. Just the hand.
Most of them are 4-sided. Some of them are 2-sided. Very rarely
Some people are 6
Very rarely are they one-sided.
Nice long stretch.
But
Lift in your spine. Lift your
by the
neck
time
up.
they've made it at least around once, if not at the most, I usually had it
How about
down.
your shoulders? Drop the right.
But again, those are simple. And they usually flow together very well.
Good. I know what you're making. That's good. Now stretch it all the way over the left.
But complicated choreography, I'm not going to say this is super complicated,
You don't want to go deep, you don't have to. You want to listen to this. This was very good, doesn't it?
but complicated choreography,
And when you push the hips forward, there's that hip flexor. That's this muscle.
unless you are a
And every
dancer
time you
that
lift your
dances
knees,
a
contract
lot,
this muscle. It's a really important
a lot of
muscle
different
to
stuff.
stretch at the end of your workout.
It's the same thing like a musician that can sit there and be like, okay, I got you, and they'll start playing along with you, you know, freestyle.
And it feels good. Bring it down a little lower. Oh. Now just lift your
Same thing with
tailbone.
dances.
You don't have to go any lower with your shoulders.
They need a little bit closer to step-by-step instruction.
Hold it. Oh, how's that? Good. Bring it back to center. Good. Now hands on your thighs.
And it's kind of hard to teach these turbo sections that require you to actually move a little bit more. You know, you can take easy moves and make them complicated, but it's hard to take the complicated moves and make them easy. Like you know, jumping jacks. They're jumping jacks. You can do jumping jacks a little bit easier.
Same arm goes overhead, nice tricep stretch.
Like there was no issue with like the squat jump thing, you know.
Yeah, take your arms out in front. Round your back. Pull the abs in nice and tight.
See, basically the end of it anyway,
Lace your feet.
other than the Tai Chi part. But even though like you can't really get it quite down right off the bat, it's still, as long as you're trying, you're still doing something. But when she's like, you know, the punches, that's fine. You can do this to learn it, and then you can go boom, boom, boom. But when she's like jack backwards, and she's not doing this, you know, she's doing this. You know, that's not jacking backwards, and you come back through, and she's doing, you know, that. It's completely different than what she instructed. So when you only go through the routine once, and it's not the same. I'm not saying at the same intensity, but it's not even the same moves. It's a little bit harder for people to follow along, and that's what bothers me about it. But again, it's a good 25, 30-minute cardio routine overall, even if you don't get them completely right. So, and there's nothing wrong with not getting it completely right and doing what you can. It would be, I'll be honest, it'd be a lot more beneficial if they let Mindy, the girl who's doing the low impact one, be center screen when they're doing the low impact version, the low intensity version, before they go into the higher intensity, while she's still doing the lower intensity. But again, if you watch her, she's not doing it exactly the same either. But again, I don't know, like the first iteration, the first series of Turbo Jam, it was fun, easy to follow along. The host, the instructor, Shalene Johnson, she's very enthusiastic, she's very fun, easy to follow, she's cheesy. She's a basic white girl. But when you get to the second series, it seems like she's had this additional cockiness to her, and she expects everybody to be able to follow along exactly what she's doing, even though the routine doesn't flow as nicely. Like when I switched over a while back and added a couple of these newer versions, these second series versions, just to mix it up a bit, as opposed to continuing doing the other there's a cardio party 1, cardio party 2, and a cardio party 3. I'm like, okay, so I'll do those for my 3 cardios, additional cardios. So I did the 1 on Monday, 2 on Wednesday, and I popped in the 3 for Friday for the first time, and it was like, oh, this is a completely different studio, different people. I'm like, okay, whatever. And it was a little more intense. I'm like, okay, this is cool. And then I realized, I'm sitting like, what the hell did she just do? I'm like, well, how did she go from here to this? I'm like it doesn't fit. Or sometimes everything's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, next move 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then she goes in 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm like she's throwing the moves off completely. Like she's not keeping the same flow. It's like I said, it's a little bit obnoxious, but again, it still works, and it's good to switch things up every so often if you can. One, just for your mental state to change things up and not be bored with it and zone out. Because you start zoning out because you know it. I do that sometimes with those videos. I will zone out, like the ones I do on Monday and Tuesday. I'll zone out, and I don't know if I'm actually doing them as intense as I should be, or even if I'm exactly, because once you start focusing on something else, you start thinking of something else, and you're just doing it, instead of being like, here, you might be like, just doing the moves because you're used to them. So it's nice to switch things up, if only just for that. So, so I guess in a way, it's kind of good to do this one, even though it's kind of frustrating. It's because it kind of makes you pay attention, I guess, to know what you're doing, to follow along. So, and I threw my towel in the washer. I've got to grab the other one out of the dryer. Well, I grabbed it out of the dryer. It was in the folded laundry basket. I got to put the stuff in the washer and the dryer, but I didn't want that running in the background. I got enough humming going on with the air conditioner. At least that's better than the heater being all noisy as shit. And that microphone picks up all the white noise as well from my camcorder over there. However, if I don't have the microphone, I got to talk really, really loud. I got to really project for that to hear me decently, especially over the music. These microphones on the phones, they're perfectly fine. It's amazing that phones can make such nice little tiny itty bitty microphones that work great, unless somebody's like screaming in it, like they like doing TikTok and shit. Well, typically they're screaming into the $20 headphone, But then again, your phone, phones cost like $1,000 now, so it would make sense that the microphone would be very well made, even for a tiny one, as opposed to me buying a $20 microphone off Amazon. $20 boom mic off of Amazon. Still works nicely. It just picks up all the white noise. Which I'm pretty sure is a decent amount in here anyway. But now if I bought like a Shure or Audio Technica or even Bose makes them. Does Bose make microphones? I don't know if Bose makes microphones or not. Something that cost me like $100, a couple $100, I'd probably have better quality filtration, I guess, just from the microphone. Anyway, so let's keep this going here. Okay, so I got the squat rack already set up, ready to go. Still on. Smart volume is still on. Okay. Alright, so starting with back squats, we did, last week we did 105, 110, 115. Last set was 115. We're going to 120. Now, I kind of want to put the 50s on at the same time. I don't want to lift the 50s all the way up like that. And two, I'm going to pull it right back off to do the wide Plié squats. And again, pull them off anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. So, yeah. That falls from this height. There's a video. I don't know if it was a reel on Facebook or Instagram or on I don't know, TikTok, but the guy was like, me putting on a 25 and 210s, he goes, and it goes push his body, and he's like, he goes, no, you gotta do 45, it's different. And then the guy lifts up, like, does like this. He goes, you look so dumb right now. But it's the exact same. It just, I don't know. Maybe just because it looks cooler because you got bigger plates on there. I don't know. But at the same time, it's like, why strain yourself and risk dropping all the stuff with the heavier weights? Like I was just talking about. I don't know if you saw it, but when I was sliding this on, the bar kind of went like that real quick. You know, luckily I already had it in place. I was holding on to it, wasn't going to do it. But it would make a little more sense. Use smaller ones, may take a little extra movement to work, but at the same time, you're not like doing that for no reason. You know, just saying. Nobody's there. Nobody's there. All right, so yeah, first set, 120 pounds. Got my weight belt on. I need my cushion. I need my baby cushion. And yeah, I use it. And again, I will stress, because I've seen so many like comments before about this thing when I've seen it, like on gym pages on like Facebook and stuff. I remember someone posting about this, or somebody advertising it, and all the comments underneath it. He goes, "Yeah, if you're a pussy." My comment to them is, sure, take off all the padding on every other machine that you use and see how you feel about padding. So yeah, I have no issue putting a cushion. Now obviously, if you're powerlifting, I'm not going to recommend putting a cushion on there because you want to know exactly where that bar is without any type of slippage. Okay, even though this is going to squish up against your body, I'm going to say, you know, for powerlifting, you probably don't want to use it just for safety purposes. So sometimes safety trumps comfort, but if you're just doing average lifting and you want a little extra comfort, maybe you have an issue with your back or your shoulders. If you're like me and you got a really pronounced whatever fucking vertebrae this is, you know, and just saying, okay. All right, first set, 120. Almost. All right, first set, 120, 10 reps, go to 125 on the next one. All right, today we have no single-sided exercises, so everything's going to have an interval. So, this is no squat. Thank you for following me on. You're still there. I don't think you're still there. Alright, so jogging in place. You'll always start with jogging in place. I might, on the ones that have lesser intervals, I might switch up some of the more jumpy ones, I guess, more intense ones on certain days, like leg days. Today we have 6 instead of 8. Usually it's 8. Yeah, so on the days that I have 10 exercises, surprisingly, there's at least 2. Mondays and Thursdays, there are 10 exercises total, 2 of which are single-sided. Tuesdays and Fridays are 10 exercises total, but the first 3 are abs, and the ab work is set up differently than the rest, so that leaves, what, 7 exercises. So at the most, I think Tuesdays it's 7. Wednesday it's, or Friday it's 5. I'm not sure. And then there's 6 today, and then there's 3 on Saturday that have intervals. Did I even hit the start button? I'm around 2 minutes. What the hell? Apparently there's a time, there's a counter versus a, so if you started at 0, I guess, it just starts counting up. I didn't know that. But if you put a time on there and you hit start, it counts backwards. YouTube people, you get the picture. Alright, we'll put the minute on there. I must have not hit that. Obviously. Alright, anyway, we're going to add 5 more pounds to that. Honestly, I kind of want to add 10 pounds to that. So that's what we're going to do. I think at 130. Rise. I hate squats. But then again, that was my original rule. 10 pounds every time for squats. And it made sense when we were doing a lot lighter weights. And it makes sense, I guess, with less reps. But for the 15, it was kind of like, I don't know. So we're going 130 on this one. It'd be really cool when I actually swap my weights. And again, my weight will probably be, they're probably going to slowly go together, so I bet you when I hit about 150, 160 pounds in weight, if I get to that far, I'm sure I will, because I've gotten down there before. It's my natural body without any extra muscle, about 140 pounds. So So I'm sure I'll get down to 160. I've still got a lot of passengers. That might be at about 160 as well. That'd be really cool. Anyway. Alright, second set, 130. Alright, second set, 130. 10 reps. We'll go 135 on the next one. I know I can do more. But I could keep the same, still be fine. But I can go a little more. Alright. Now I should count down. Yeah. Running in place now, John. See, this is quieter. I got that fucking smart volume on. I'm supposed to keep them all the same. Honestly, now that I think about it, it says it's better to keep all music at 80%. So, it could be 80% of what the actual song is. Versus the 80% max volume of my phone. I don't know. I don't know. It is what it is. It is what it is, and that's all it will be. Thou shalt not make haste about it. I don't know what I'm saying. That's what I hear every time the song starts. Could be wrong. Could be something different. I know it's not that song. This don't have to work for the next set. This is for the first exercise. I'll do the first two of these. Or the first two sets on the next set. Alright, third set, 135. A lot more wobblier. A lot wobblier than when it started. Then again, I haven't had this much weight up here in a long time. So that could be part of it. Anyway. Alright. Kinda. A little bit. Not anymore, but it's too quiet. Alright, third set, 135, 10 pounds. We will start next week off of that. Keep that the same. Alright, so wide plie squats. More of a focus on your inner thighs. You want to take it nice and easy on these and not go too hard and too fast because you know, you can pull your groin muscle. Guys, you don't want to do that. Again, your groin muscle is here. But that pain receptor. So, I would suggest taking these up in nice, easy increments when you're going to do them. But they're definitely a good exercise too, because guys, we don't focus too much on our inner and outer thighs. And we should. I do. That's why I do these. That's why I do the kickbacks, the abductors and adductors as well. A lot more overall strength in your legs, especially if you slip. If you slip on on ice or walking, whoop, you have a lot better chance of catching yourself without injury if you have stronger inner thighs to keep yourself. Yeah, just saying. Alright, so wide plie squats. Same setup. We'll be at 85 in all 3 sets last week. We're keeping it at 85. So I'm going to take all this shit off. Alright, I will never leave more than 50 pounds on one side. Without the other 50 pound on there. That makes sense. So I'm not going to strip all this off with 67 and a half pounds. I know it's going a little bit more, but I don't trust it. I had to trust 50 pounds because I'm working on by myself down here to make sure it didn't fall. And trust me, that day. The first day I was by myself where I had these 50 pounders. This is slid a little more tight. That first day, I made sure this bar was as far up as it could go, like that. So I had more weight on this way. And I sat there, and I was like, way back here. So right at the end, I was like, oh! I was like, okay, cool. but I have no desire to see if it will actually hold more on one side. There's obviously no point. It takes like 2 seconds to walk back to that side. Alright, so now we're going 85. That is minus 20-pound bar. That is 65 total. 32.5 on each side. Again, I have no issue stacking up to 50 pounds even on one side. So considering it's only 32.5, alright, double check, 25, 50, 55, 60, 62.5, 65, the bar is 20. Alright, we're under 100 pounds. Don't need this thingy. That's my rule in the beginning. Once we get to 100 pounds on deadlifts and squats, I'll start wearing the weight belt for those exercises. This is not there yet. But I will once we get there. I'm going to hate it, just like I do on the other one. Alright, so again for these, you want to go as far as you can comfortably without being stupid. Okay, you don't want to be here. Now you're putting too much pressure on your knees this way. Roughly about shoulder width. No closer than shoulder width apart. Okay? But I would honestly say just outside shoulder width apart. Maybe a little bit more. Okay? Like one more step out is fine. This is too far. And anything farther than that's obviously too far as well. So if you have a setup, find where you're comfortable with your feet and the weight that you're obviously using, but you got to make these adjustments after you have the bar on. So mine's about right here, roughly where the balls of my feet hit the edge of the squat rack, the base of the squat rack. Then again, you got to be comfortable making these adjustments. And again, if you're at the gym, your best bet to do these is on the Smith machine. I think that's what it's called, the Smith machine, where the bar is locked into a rack. So you don't have to worry about, falling over and losing your balance. All you have to worry about is going up and down. Okay? There's nothing wrong with utilizing equipment properly. Old school believes you have to do everything without padding, without this, without gloves, without assistance on that. Then again, they'll jump on other machines to do certain things, because it's more convenient, and they'll bitch and complain about the other machines that people use. However, there's one rule at the gym: no curling on the squat rack. That's the only rule that I believe in. That's a goes without saying. I'm just wasting time. No curling on the squat rack. Unless you're like me, you only have the one rack. You're by yourself. That should be fine. I talk too much. Alright, so get yourself situated, back yourself up, and slowly work your way to where you're comfortable. So slightly turned out, not all the way because you fall backwards easier. Always best to have somebody standing behind you, just to make sure you don't fall backwards. You can. time coming out of it, because again, you have to wobble your way into it and wobble your way out of it, especially by yourself, or not using a Smith machine, Smith rack. Is it called a Smith rack? It's called a Smith rack, right? I'm saying that right. I never used it. Alright, first set, 85 pounds, 10 reps. I'm going to go to 90 on that. Well, probably shouldn't. Alright, what are we doing? Jumping jacks, kind of. Kind of jumping jacks. I guess it's technically a jumping jack. Farther away. There's 29 left. Jesus. Okay. So yeah, we're going to go up to 90. Off 7.5, put on 10, inside, 95 pounds. Alright, 25, 50, 60, 70, 90. Little rest break I took between 6 and 7. That was not really a rest break per se, because I felt like I was going to lose my balance, so I had to make sure I'm like, no, not going to fall. Anyway, second set, 90 pounds, 10 reps. We'll go to 95 on that. This week I don't got to think about that. No, I'm good. I said, take that one up in small increments. Just give your inner thighs time to adjust to what you're doing. Again, it's not something we use very often. Especially guys. Maybe. Anyway. Look at Ninja Gaiden running sequence song. Ninja Gaiden 2. That's what it sounds like. He's running across the train. Alright, I said 95. Did you say 95? I said 95. Make sure I look at them both. Okay, last set. Now, I'd be really mad if I got to get a runtime error on that hour-long video. I can understand converting the 3-hour videos, 2.5 to 3-hour videos with all that extra shit that I put on there, all that extra text stuff I put on there. An hour video, better not. I'm mad anyway when it happens. Anyway. Last set, 95 pounds, 10 reps. Kind of torn between increasing it for next week or not. Because I know how much a pull it gave me on my inner thighs, my groin muscles, where I jumped up to 85 the next week, I think, from the week before. So we'll start next week at 95. Just to play it safe. We'll make the adjustments from there. The last few were like really little sharper Push-up, a little different. Again, we have 3 sets next week to make the adjustments, so 2 additional sets to take it up where it needs to be. Considering we just did, I believe, the last set of the last two sets, at least, are the 2 of 15. And the first week of the 3 of 10 is all at 85, plus the first one today. I think that's okay. All right, so leg extensions. Trying to find the right angle to do this at, so it sits perfectly on every camera. Let's see, I gotta move it. I can turn it this way more. Then again, that's how I usually have it. There. I guess I could. Then we're on all the cameras, right? Yeah. But I'm trying to make sure that like I don't have my ass facing the camcorder when I do my leg extensions. Once they have the weight on there, I don't want to take it off for no reason. That's still on frame. That's still. I think that's good. I don't know. You want to have it facing this way for some reason for this. I really have to have it sideways. I don't know. Anyway, so last week for days we did 65, 70, 75. We're taking that to 80. And the curl thing 75. So. Alright. Now I don't like using the digital counter on this because it comes up like right here and it's like awkward moving around it. So much easier. Five, 8. As long as I can make it fit on there, I'm gonna avoid using the 50-pound on that. I don't. It's awkward. I tried it a few weeks ago and it just bothered the shit out of me. Anyway, all right. First set, 8 times. trying to think of a dumb idea for intervals on like the lower body. Anyway, first set, 80 pounds, 10 reps. I'm going to keep it 80 because I think I need a little better hold. I'm still getting them up as far as my legs can stretch out, you know. But I think I need to reach a better hold before I move on, or else I'm going to be like, oh, trying to slam them up. That makes sense? Makes sense? It makes sense to you? It makes sense to me. Alright, skip rope. I want to skip rope. I like it. There we go. And you can skip rope however you want. You can do this like fancy little shit that I'm doing here. Yeah. You can just go back and forth like you do. You can double it up. Whatever you want to do. If you're really tired, you just whatever. Just keep your body moving. Keep moving. You need to stop talking and don't talk me through it. And I'll still talk afterwards anyway. That's what I do. I'm in a weird mood today. There's no migraine. I don't even feel a slight headache. Still running late. Whatever. Okay, second set, same way. Same thing as last. 80 pounds, 10 reps. Keep it at 80. For the third set. Do that too if you want to. Yeah, that's just regular shit. Just for walking. Yeah, he does that. Does a little side step thing. He's dancing. He did the Plié. I did other movies, but I was thinking Plié, like, sometimes the remote is like, something like that. Plié is a dumb movie, but it's I have to say it's one of the better middle-aged Adam Sandler movies. Like I said, it's bad, but It's one of the better ones of the newer stuff that he's doing. My son loves Uncut Gems. I think it was all right. I think it was overall a good movie, a decent movie, but I don't love it. I'm writing down my third set. I think we can do my third set. See, I talk too much. Just come down here and duct tape in my mouth. Then nobody can report mine for bullying, harassment, and hate speech. I wouldn't be talking. Anyway. Okay. Alright, so 80 pounds, 10 reps. I think we'll go 85. We'll go 85 next week. Alright, so leg curls. We did 70, 75, 75. We're keeping it at 75. So just got to take the 5 pound. There. Part of me, the way today's been going, I have a feeling it's going to go right back on. I could be wrong. I may be wrong. Oh, but I may be right. May be right. That's the highlight, right? Alright, first set, 75 pounds. My ass should be in nobody's face today. That's kind of sad. That's sad. I'm sad about that.
In the game, invest in my name, check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain, I ingest, I retain, assess and I change, possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints, money, clout, and fame, a disease, a plague, we all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name, all our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy, think that it was meant to be, living in a time where disease is on every screen.
This guy's name is Nefix, Neffex, it's on YouTube Audio Library if you like it. Neffx. Neff. N as in Nancy, E as in Edward, F as in Frank, S as in Frank, D as in Edward, X as in X-ray. It's called Built to Last. Just say, I kind of like this stuff. I really wish the YouTube Audio Library had more of this stuff because I am not paying any of these royalty-free websites to pay for a subscription to a royalty-free website. I understand they have to make money. You know, you're paying the platform for hosting it, and I'm sure that people are getting paid a portion of that anyway. So technically, it's not royalty-free at that point. Alright, first set, 75 pounds, 10 reps. And again, if I wasn't live streaming, wasn't live streaming, I would just play my normal workouts. I don't give a shit if they put ads on my videos. No one's watching them anyway. I'd much rather listen to my music. But I will get banned off my lives. That's the only thing keeping me coming down here is my lives. Alright, so we're doing Heisman-ish. Heisman-ish. Heisman. That's the idea. I mean, if you're doing this, kind of back and forth like that, it's fine. If you want to do step touches, back and forth. And if you just want to do anything else, I don't give a shit. Do whatever the fuck you want. But on leg day, I think I just want to do a tough step touch thing. Just make it look like doing mini Heismans. No, it is kind of good extra for leg day. Same guy. Alright, did I say we're going to 80? I don't know if I said we're going to 80. We're going to 80. I spoke too soon with a headache. I can feel it. Alright, second set, 80 pounds, 10 reps. We're keeping 80 for the next set. That's the type of thing I had in mind.
I can control everything if I can just think carefully. I'll control my destiny. Deep up in my mind, I manifest it. Every morning I wake up obsessed. Everything I do the best. And deep within my mind, you know I'll always be trusted.
Alright, last set, 10 more. So that's fewer bitch. Alright, that's it. 80 pounds, 10 reps. It will stay 80 pounds. And we're moving on to standing calf raises. So get this set up here. That's my weight changing station. Alright, so standing calf raises. Obviously, you can see I do not have, nobody's here anyway. So, I do not have a standing calf raise machine, so I have to do this, I have to improvise it. You really can't do it on a calf raise block with a barbell. If you want to stay in place and do this, that's fine. You're not going to get that extra stretch by allowing your legs, your feet come to this position. You know, here. So the best way to do this is to dip belt and then use a bar or the wall or something. You can make one of those for like $20. You gotta buy some wood and some screws. And it helps you buy a grip strip, which costs like $10. So $20, $30. You make one, or you can buy one online for $40, $50, $100. And you have to waste money. And they will cut the wood for you at Lowe's and Home Depot. So you can say, hey, I need this length, and all those will cut by them. Oh, they charge like 10 cents for more than 2 cuts. 10 cents each cut after like 2 cuts or something like that. Why does it say 14%? Where's the chart? They didn't let TikTok open last time. They didn't realize it was really low when I came down there. It was going up. I don't know. Alright, so anyway, get this done before that decides it wants to die. So standing calf raises, and again, if the weight starts getting too heavy to dangle around with your waist and waddle up the thing, you can eventually use a single leg setup. Again, I'm 180 pounds-ish. So it's 180 pounds, 90 pounds per leg. If I do one leg, it's 180 pounds per leg. So it's a hell of a lot more of weight. Plus you get the extra fine-tuned balance muscles as well while you're doing that. So once this weight starts to become very, very awkward, it's already awkward, but very awkward to carry around, I will switch to one leg. Hopefully that'll be when the weight equals my weight. So, it's a lot So we did 75, 70, 75, 80. We got a plus there, so we're doing 85 today. So, let's see. 25, 10, 50. Plus, the addition of these damn intervals, I gotta take it off, put it back on, take it off, put it back on. That's a dumb idea. Who came up with that interval idea? Oh, wait, me. Get it backwards. Oh, you missed it. I don't know. Yeah, I did. Alright, so 10 pounds. Much easier to handle. Alright. So 50, 75, 80. Is that what I said? 50, 75, 85. That's a 10 pounder. Alright. So if you have minimal movement, it's probably better. Alright. And again, this is not to help yourself, this is to keep your balance. A 15-pound weight would be nice, other than those sandwiches. I can handle. Grips. Anyway. Alright, so first set, 85 pounds, 10 reps, we're up to 90. This is very, very, very awkward. It's going to get wider. We're going to put another 5 pounder on there. Anyway, sometimes it's just going to get awkward. Alright, interval fast feet. Excuse me, I'm so stupid. Alright. 90 pounds. The easier one gets 100. Halfway through, I was like, I'll just bump it up to 100. The next one, I was like, yeah, no. You can do an extra 5. I don't think I can do an extra 10. Alright. Sorry. Nobody apologizes over there. You apologize. 90 pounds, 10 reps, go 95. My legs are getting like too weak to do this. Couple seconds. Alright, last set, we'll do 95. worried about hitting myself in the shin with this thing than I am crushing my balls between these weights. I try to be a little more. I try to be a little more careful. Last at 95 pounds. I'm just gonna. Getting down is fine with the weights. Getting up with the weights is dangerous. Oh, I need food. Crap. One more exercise, 3 more sets. 95 pounds, 10 reps, go to 100 for the first set next to it. Okay, 250s. Alright, so we set up for the seated calf raises. Go upstairs and eat. Takes longer to set this up than what to do yourself.
Please tell me all the bad, people good, till I handful of niggas split out, yeah. Please say any negative thought, I pump off when I hear people snapping out. I get up to the top, proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, see you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south, I'll be spitting out, call it running out.
For it this way, the handle, this is over here. It's really up to you anyways. I want to hit it with my leg. Again, all this extra wood is for support. And I also don't have a seated cap right now. It's only $200. I can't afford it. $250 something like that. Same price as that thing. Get that. Better. Fine. Alright, move my cushion. My knees.
Wanna hear it out your mouth, yeah. Give me tools I use to go ahead and run my fucking mouth, yeah. I take shots, I take blocks, I make shots, I miss lots.
I think that's not right.
Get big box, get yachts, swing lots, and pop off a big shot. Got big dreams, bigger things, and patient. Who's at the top, and they need replacement. Who's at the top, think I'm gonna own race, let's face it. I don't give up quick, I don't give up shit, I don't give up this. Cause I know that I want it, know that I'm on it, I'll make it, I promise. You don't wanna fuck with me. A slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can show you things that you
I feel like they can take pictures of this shit.
just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
Yeah, let's get it too far. I should have this down pat. I should know exactly where I need this fucker. I don't have any weight on it. That should be good. I don't get weight on there, but should be fine. Alright, so last week we did 185, 190, 195. We're going to 200. So I need 180 pounds on it, 90 pounds on each side. Again, this is just to keep the bar from falling off. Alright, first set, 200 pounds, 10 reps. Go 205. And we're doing whack jacks. Worst obliques. Alright, 205. 205 makes it one of each weight on each side. 15, 25, 10, 5, 2.5. Yo.
Sometimes I get so mad, there's no control of me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know my rap, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, feel like something needs change. Cause I know you got me up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit and I go crazy when I'm mad. And then go win, so it's just a fucking go real bad.
Alright, second set, 205. 10 reps. We'll go 210. Whatever. Yeah, no, I started the time already.
Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder, dude. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit and I go crazy when I'm mad. And then go win, so it's just a fucking go real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back.
Last interval.
And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back.
I don't know. I'm talking to myself. Alright, so yeah. 100, 125, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 20, 10. Last set of the day. Alright, last set, 210, 10 reps for 215. Fucking stupid ass. Why is my fucking phone dying when I have it fucking plugged in this whole fucking goddamn time? Anyway, I got everything I need on my fucking thing. Fucking stupid ass fucking shit. Makes absolutely no sense. It's been plugged in since fucking 12:30 and it's been doing nothing but fucking dying the whole time. The only app open was fucking TikTok. At least I got my whole fucking set in there, I guess. So, anyway, so annoying. It's so goddamn annoying. I'll get better at watching it anyway. Why do phones do that sometimes? Like sometimes it's fucking... Like my normal phone will do that too. Like I'll plug it in and it just starts going down. Then I turn it off, turn it back on, and it's fine. Like, but I have no apps running. Everything, I shut everything down. Yet it still drains the fucking battery even when it's plugged in. And none of these three chargers are anything special. They're all like $5 chargers. The other ones have no issue. Again, the other ones are newer. So as long as I got that last, at least the first part of that last set in there, fine. Because I always use the last set for my highlight reel. I use a rep, one rep. It usually ends up being one rep. in the beginning, it was sometimes 2 or 3 reps. So I'm like 1, 2, 3, whatever fits into 2 seconds. Sometimes it's half a rep, like these supination curls or my incline bicep curls. I can like only get like part of it there. It's like 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, and I go. Yes, I said Mississippi instead of 1,000. Because I'm a child. Yep. They don't want to pay decently on their side of it. I understand it's to keep the rates low for customers. But instead of taking care of their drivers, they just say, fuck it, we'll just bring in more drivers, and 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 more drivers. And then we'll have enough drivers that will just take anything until they realize that it's not worth it sometimes. And then when they stop, we'll just hire more drivers. So I just lost my dash for today. I'm sure I'll be able to get back on it. The only thing available is 9 p.m. to 9:30 because, again, there's too many fucking dashers. And if I would have went to bed on time last night, I could have gotten up at 6, 7 o'clock normally and get down here around time. So that's partly my fault, but still. Anyway, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, all the same usernames across the board. All my social media, basically the same thing. Twitch, I just live stream on. TikTok's my main account, which is fucking that up because of stupid fucking phone. That's where I post all my updates, all the informational videos about the workout, including my highlight reels. In Fitness Journey playlist and the Fitness Journey playlist and the weekly workout highlight playlist. From there, I share those videos to Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, and Twitter sometimes. I realized when I shared the video from TikTok to Twitter, TikTok to Instagram, it automatically made it a reel. Like I had no other option. It made it a fucking reel and dropped it to a minute. So my highlight reels went from 2.5 to 3 minutes down to a minute. So I had to start posting it directly. When I post them directly, it doesn't allow me to share it to Twitter from there. So I have to go back and post it to Twitter as well. And I'm like, man, whatever. I should probably post it to Twitter directly as well. So yeah, the share option only works for fucking Facebook, so it'll share the entire video, which is so anyway, yeah. From TikTok, I share them to the remainder of the platforms that I use. So if you're on Twitch, you can check TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube, and you can see everything that I've posted. Instagram does not have the original first couple videos with the information on there, like the reasons why it's me making the decision to start and the information about the workout. The first 2 videos, those are not on there, but I think all the updates, the weekly updates, it has the weekly update videos and the highlight reels. It also has the progress pictures, the current, the start to current progress pictures as of this last week, which I just did last night, posted last night. I am posting the last week to current as well as the start to current pictures. That's what I do in my TikTok videos, the weekly video, so I just post them both. So you don't got to sit there and watch my entire video, even though I would like you to. Like, I'd love people to watch my fucking, on TikTok, my 2-month and my 3-month and actually like it. I always get likes on the other ones, like the other weekly ones, but my monthly ones, nothing. Doesn't make any sense. Maybe because those are 3 minutes. I don't fucking know. Anyway, that's it. Yeah, all the workouts get posted to YouTube after the fact. After I edit them, put some text overlays and things like that on them. I'm currently converting Sunday's stretch video, so I'm a few days behind, but everything else is on there. Speaking of the stretch videos, there is a stretch video playlist on YouTube which contains the actual videos that I follow along with the stretches that I do, which is just, I randomly pick a stretch video off of YouTube, and I follow along, and then I put that video in that stretch video playlist. So if you like it, I would recommend following along the original video as opposed to YouTube. So, because they made it, I'm just doing it. So, and then all the other videos that I mentioned go into the fitness journey playlist on there. So, yeah, that's it. I'm done. I'm hungry. Goodbye.